surprising history. A man survived for 6 days only eating ants. His name is Red Fogarty. He has 62 years old. He used to hunting every year. He get along with his roommate, so they decide to go hunting in the woods. He shot a camel and he walked approximately 2 hours. He doesn't remember where he was. The first time he ate 12 ants, but the other day he began to eat between 20 and 25 ants. Also, he drank water, but the water in this forest has an ugly and dirty appearance. Rescuers use flashlights, binoculars, GPS to find it. I can only say that this man is determined and courageous because he survived such an ugly situation. Thanks for listening.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Eduardo Roman. Today I am going to talk about a new news. I have this news thinking of you as a citizen. As you know, there is a lot of news in our city, so this is one of them. My news is about tragedy in El Salvador. Well, on Tuesday, a tanker truck carrying liquefied petroleum gas passed through a slow blockade on the crossroad of the avenues. After this, there was a gas leak which extended through the neighborhood. The mayor of Lima, together with the mayor of El Salvador, had been working on bringing food, clothes, and things where people could stay provisionally after this many people volunteered to help, such as doctors, nurses, veterinarians, police, and especially the firemen. Fortunately, they were helping all people even exposing their lives to the explosion, and the help came from everywhere, not only between cities in the capital, but also from other parts of the world. Donation came from Brazil and the USA as human skin. This fact was exciting since there is always a help when it is most needed. In addition, the health and psychological attention is decisive for overcoming this terrible moment, because in the future, maybe a lot of things could go wrong. Usually, the Ministry of Health took unnecessary precautions before this unfortunately fact. Well, now many people feel bad after the accident, but they didn't have a lot of money for this reason. They needed antibiotics and injections because they had bad cage, burn and burned skin. Finally, don't forget that everyone is helping to overcome this.
Good afternoon, guys. Today I'm going to talk about a news that had been in the mouth of the world for a long time ago. The eyes of the world were waiting to saw the rescue of the 12 young soccer players and their coach. Jan 23rd, they went exploring, but they ended up trapped deep inside in the cave. They had survived for 2 weeks. Adventurous people have gone missing before. Even for experienced divers, this case is very risky. Conditions that they faced were hunger, thirst, lost the sense of the time. Also, they had to cope with the fear for the darkness. Luckily, they had their flashlight with them. The conditions that they faced were hunger, thirst. They also have lost the sense of the time. They had to cope with the darkness. Luckily, they had their flashlight with them. Fortunately, the coach's role as a leader was extremely important. He had been a former monk, so he taught them the meditation techniques to help them to stay calm. They didn't have water or food, but their coach was very resourceful. He found that they can drink water from the humidity of the cave. Favorably, after 8 days of being in the cave, the lost kid has been found by 2 British rescuers. They were provided with food, water, vitamins, and waterproof clothing. Also, a doctor and a psychologist stayed with them. 2 Even a doctor and a psychologist stayed with them to give them mental health and to take them the first aid care. While this was happening outside the cave, their families were waiting initially, making vigils. Also, the rescuers were looking how to rescue these kids and their coach. The rescue was achieved by the work of more than 100 rescuers. They were Thailand's or foreigners. The rescue was achieved by the hard work of more than 100 divers. They were Thailand's and foreigners. They also used a rope, a pulley, an air bottle, and full face masks to cover from the water. It took approximately 3 hours to rescue each of them. After that, the kids and their coach went to an hospital. So they put them antibiotics, a lot of medication, and that's it. Thank you for watching.